Hi, Capricorn. I'm Lateesha with Lateesha.com, and I am here with your astrological and tarot reading for the second half of May of 2019. I'm going to start out with the astrological aspects that are happening at this time, and then I'm going to pull some tarot cards and see what spirit and the ancestors have to add to the reading. Okay? And I apologize for you in advance. I apologize to you in advance. I know you're going to hear sounds outside. I have the window open because I have incense burning and so forth. So I want to make sure that I have good ventilation. So hopefully you'll be able to hear me pretty well. All right. So August, August, I jumped ahead. So on May 15th, 2019, we have a beautiful aspect with Venus moving into the sign of Taurus, which she rules Taurus and she also rules Libra. So for you, you will be experiencing Venus moving into your fifth house, and this has to do with your children, if you have children, or if you don't have children. It has to do with your creativity, business, your love life, if you have a romantic partner, someone that you're dating. This Venusian energy can offer you a beautiful time with the person that you are dating. It can also offer you new love opportunities, someone coming into your life new to date. And with Venus being there in your fifth house, this offers an opportunity for some great, beautiful times of romance, and good food, and good sex, and good music, because Venus rules all of that. And then on the same day, we have the moon in the sign of Libra. So for you, that this is happening in your 10th house. This is your house of career, and it is the house of your reputation in the world. So in this house with the moon here, you could have women helping you, mentoring you, mothering you in your career area. And so this is a beautiful time to tap into that energy. If there is a woman that you want to approach, to ask for her to be your mentor, to guide you in the area of your career, teach you, this is a great time to use this energy because it should last a couple of days, like the 15th and 16th. You want to use that energy to your benefit, to find you an amazing woman, nurturing leader, or someone who you look up to help you make moves in your career. Okay. And then so on the 18th, or on the 16th, we have Mars moving into the sign of Cancer. So for you, this is your 7th house of partnerships and business partnerships, romantic partnerships. So with Mars moving into this area, is going to bring this heated energy. So it could increase the amount of sex that you're having with your partner. It could increase some arguments, some heated arguments, because Mars is the god of war and passion and fire. Fiery sign, fiery planet is moving into this watery area, so it could also bring sensitivity. So Mars moving into the sign of Cancer can make communication with partners more emotional, because in the sign of Cancer there can be a lot of fears that are there just innately. So with Mars moving there, it can stir up some fears that you have with your partner, maybe fears that your partner might leave, or fear regarding changes that could be happening in your partnerships, business partnerships, clients that you have, your spouse or someone that you're living with, intimate partner. So that's happening. That's something to look for. And then on the 18th, we have the full moon in the sign of Scorpio. So this will be happening for you in your 11th house of organizations and groups that you are a part of. So the full moon will be at 27 degrees of Scorpio, and the sun will be at 27 degrees of Taurus. So on this axis is going to be affecting your 5th and 11th houses. So Again, the 5th house relates to children and romance, new romance. And then the 11th house has to do with groups and organizations that you're a part of. You're a part of a sorority, a fraternity, a church, any kind of groups that you are a part of. So with the full moon being at 27 degrees in numerology, 27 is 2 plus 7 equals 9. So it signifies that something is coming to an end, and full moons in and of themselves are about endings and completions of something. So you will have the moon, the light of the moon will be at its brightest, at its fullest, coming in to this area of your groups and organizations. So with that, there could be things that you see, that you find out, similar to what is happening with the Cancer reading, because Cancer and Capricorn are on the same axis. So it could be in this area that you see some, you get some information. You can get some information about the groups that you are a part of, or you can get information that you did not realize about your children or the person that you are dating, okay, that comes to the light to bring some part of that relationship to a close. And now you have new information coming in. Secrets have been revealed. It doesn't have to be negative, but just something that you did not see. And then you're able to move on with a new understanding, new insight. Okay. And then on the 21st of May, we have the Sun and Mercury moving into the sign of Gemini. So this will be happening for you in your 6th house of daily activities, routines, open enemies, pets, debt that you may have. So with the with the Sun and Mercury coming here, you may be starting a new daily routine with the Sun coming in here. You may start a new workout routine. You may start a new project with a coworker. Communication will be heightened at your job. People more talkative, sharing ideas, wanting to go out and socialize more. So these are some changes that you can see happening in your 6th house. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and pull some cards. I'm using the African American Tarot deck. And we ask the ancestors and the spirit guides to share with the Capricorns what is happening for the 2nd half of May. We have one card already out, and it is the King of Cups, which is very nice. So that has to do with a water sign, has to do with Cancer or Pisces or Scorpio. So I would not be surprised. We'll pull the rest of the cards to see, but I would not be surprised if it does not have to do with a Cancer or someone that you are in a partnership with, because we have this energy of Mars moving in here. So we'll see what else that the spirit guides and the ancestors want to share with us today for the Capricorns, 2nd half of May 2019. Of course, we have Uranus moving through the sign of Taurus for you as well. That's happening in your 5th house. So lots of changes coming in. If you have children, lots of new things changing in that area for you over the next 7 years. And creativity is highlighted for you. Yes. Sun card. So we have those 2 cards out. We have the King of Cups and the Sun, and this is beautiful for your relationships. So if you are dating a water sign person or someone who is sensitive like that, because you have to look at the whole chart. It doesn't necessarily have to be just the sun sign. It could be the moon. It could be Venus in a water sign like this. It could be Mars in a water sign. But the person presents with that very sensitive water energy. So with that, you have the sun shining on this relationship. Very beautiful. And you're having a good time in the relationship, laughing, enjoying each other. This could be a new relationship, a new partner coming in for you. Then we have the Seven of Wands. So in this card, it represents that you are facing fears and you are fighting off fears that could come in. So for you, this is fighting off the fears that could come in with a new relationship, fighting off the naysayers, people who have all of their opinions that they want to present to you about your relationship and what you should be doing and who you should be with and what they think about this person, and you are defending the relationship, defending your own decision to live your life in the way that you so choose. And this King of Cups is beautiful because it is a person who is emotionally mature. It could be male or female because this is a general reading. So it could be male or female, this King of Cups represented here. And they have emotional maturity. Beautiful. So we have 3 cards that have presented themselves. Yes. So you have the Knight of Pentacles, which is talking about a relationship that is lasting, it's materialized, and I'm not surprised because we're talking about Taurus energy here in your 5th house. So a relationship here that is moving forward in a way that is something that could last. And not only is it moving forward, but it's moving forward brilliantly with power. We have the Knight of Wands. It's moving forward with strength. It's taking wings. It's moving forward with power and brilliance. And all eyes are on you. All eyes are on the relationship. Everybody's looking to see what you're going to do. How is it going to work? Everybody's looking, but you are looking within and paying attention to your intuition and what you feel that you should do with this relationship. Going back to this, fighting off the naysayers and taking into account what it is that feels right for you. All right, so I'm going to pull an oracle card for you, Capricorn. That's a beautiful message. I'm so glad for you. Love is always so beautiful. You know, it's something that our souls came here to do. To love on the highest level. You know, and the 5th house, where you have all that Taurian energy, Venus is there, bringing in this love, and Venus on the highest forms is about love that is unconditional. You know, it's not based on what it is that you can give me and what am I going to get out of it and what are the people going to say and how are they going to feel and how is it going to look to the public. But it is this form of you knowing on a soul level that this person is for you. This person has been brought to you by spirit, by your higher self, by God, by source. And in the relationship, you are able to move forward without all of the stipulations that people and others would label and put on you and try to restrict you with, you know. And that's the beautiful thing about this Taurian energy that is happening for you in your 5th house and in this relationship. And lots of changes coming in, as I said, with Uranus moving through your 5th house. The way you see relationships and dating and all of that is absolutely coming to a change. You have 2 oracle cards that have presented themselves. You have the Earth Keeper and you have Giveaway. So giveaway, of course, is give away all of the labels, give it back. All of the labels, all of the stipulations, all of the things that you would hold within yourself. I'm so sorry about this phone ringing. I forgot to turn my ringer off. So you give away all of those things. I'm going to wait till it stops ringing. Think. So you give away all of those things that do not fit your life, what it is that you want to do, where you want to go, what it is that's meaning for you, and you give it away. And then the Earth Keeper, you have an appreciation for what you have been given in this life, what is here on the earth. You have an appreciation for the animals that are around you. Sixth house. You have an appreciation, again, for pets. You have an appreciation for the things that you have, the relationships that you have here on the earth, the food that you eat. You have an appreciation and a value for it. And that is real love. That's real love. Okay, so I thank you so much for watching, Capricorn, and I wish you the very best in the second half of May, and I will talk to you soon.